Hi guys, KPG-GOONER here, and in today's episode we're testing out another vehicle, and today's vehicle is the free car that was released the same day as the new DLC pack Stance works. Now this is the Ford Falcon FG V8 Supercar, a car that was manufactured in 2013 in Australia, so this is a rear-wheel drive V8. With a top speed of 184. This looks like a good vehicle to test out. We're going to be using the T300RS steering wheel, plus we're only going to be using default settings. So we're going to jump into the race. We're going to use the new circuit that was added on the new DLC pack, that Scottish road circuit, and we're going to just test this car out. I'm not sure how this thing is going to handle, but it's going to be good fun. So we're going to get straight into the race right now. Right, like I said guys, we're going to use our Scottish road circuit, which is absolutely brilliant. Well done, Slightly Mad Studios. I absolutely love it. Right, we're going to put it on 5 laps, 100% AI. And this is going to be just interesting. I haven't changed any of the settings. So I have watched a few videos of people on this using this vehicle, and they said it's really difficult to handle on default settings. But I'm going to give it a test out and see what it's like. Hopefully it'll be a good race. Let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with our first experience in the Ford Falcon. I'm really looking forward to this race. It should be really challenging. We start in 8th place. Let's see if we can get a good start here. Right, let's rev the engine. Oh, getting a bit of rear wheel tyre spin, but we're just managing to get a bit of grip. That's not a bad start. Right, this is going to be a really difficult couple of corners with all these cars trying to gain positions. Let's just hold back a bit. We don't want to get crunched like we have in previous races around here. Let's just hold back. They're all going wide. Right, can we nip up the inside? Oh god, we managed to take 3 cars in that one move. That is what I was expecting. That always happens on this circuit when all the cars start off. They all bunch up, crack into each other, and we've taken advantage of that. So that's not a bad start. Right, can I hold this? Because on this AI level, it is going to be tough. And this car seems really quick. This is not a bad car, so far it doesn't feel too unstable. Feeling a bit of a back rear-wheel drive slide now and again around the corners when I accelerate, but it's not uncontrollable. We should just be able to just take it gently here and there when we accelerate out of corners. Yeah, that's not bad. We've managed to gain another place there. That was a good pass. Now this is the section I was worried about where we lift off. Whoa, the front end gets really high up in the air there. That is absolutely brilliant. But being a rear-wheel drive car, it wasn't too bad to control. Let's try and get nice and tight into this corner. This is a difficult section to accelerate out of, but we haven't done too bad. Now we've just got to try and keep with the cars in front. They're the pace setters. But this has been an okay lap so far. So we're sitting in P3. I wasn't expecting that on this level. But it's still early days. It's still the first lap. I can still make mistakes. But this car hasn't been too bad. I mean, quite a few of the new cars in the DLC pack haven't been too bad on default settings. Yeah, they all need a bit of a tweak, but you know, it's drivable. So that's the main thing. Oh god, the back end slightly went there, but I just managed to hold on to the steering wheel. There's me saying that it's not too bad and almost slid out there. But you know where you can push it and where you can't push it after a few laps, and so far I know where I can push it. On the straights, this car is not too bad, so let's really open this car out and see what it's capable of. I think it said about 180 odd. Let's see how fast we can get. Almost over 170 there. Let's get the brakes on. We don't want to lose control. That's not bad. Now let's really try and catch up with these cars in front. Right, let's just try and get nice and tight into these corners. Now we haven't got loads of cars going around these corners, so we should be able to go through this section quicker. Also guys, I hope you're enjoying all the new videos on Project Cars lately. With the new DLC pack, there's going to be plenty more. I mean, I'm even going to try go-karts around this new circuit. I'm going to do quite a few videos. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm going to do some car setups, probably some online races as well. I'll tell you what, these new DLC packs do just spring up an extra bit of life in the game. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that still complain about some of the faults on Project Cars, and yes, there is still a few, but it is getting better, and with no other games of this standard really out there at the moment, you've got to enjoy what you've got. But there is loads of new games coming up which I'm going to be doing on the channel, so hopefully if you stick with the channel and subscribe, you will enjoy them very soon. We've got some rally games coming up, we've got Assetto Corsa, we've got the new Gran Turismo Sport which is coming out sometime this year. You know, there's going to be loads of racing content on this channel, so I hope you stay and enjoy it with me. Right, let's really try and accelerate through this section. Let's really try and push these two cars in front. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get past them, but we've got 5 laps to do so, so we should be okay if we can just keep control of this car and not take any risks. It's not too bad. I really are finding this car is quite stable actually. As long as you don't accelerate through some of these tight sections, it's okay. You always get a bit of a kick through here. As long as you just back off slightly, just go with a slide. That was okay there. Just try and tuck in behind the guy in second. Let's see if we can get a bit of slipstream. We might be able to get past him on this straight, but no, he got a better drive out that corner than I did. Right, doesn't look like we're going to catch him in the straight here, but let's just stick with it. We've still got another 3 laps to go. And I think we can just, if we can just maintain this speed, we should be all right. Right, we managed to catch up there. We definitely ran through that corner quicker. Let's get right in behind him and just really wait for the opportunity to pass. Oh God, I can feel the back end slide there. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this car is a little bit twitchy now and again when you try and accelerate out corners, but it's not too bad, so you can't at least get a race out of it. But I will do a setup on this car once I've driven it around a few circuits, and I've sort of like done a bit of testing and just altered a few settings to see what best settings is for this vehicle. But I will do that in later videos. But yeah, this car's not too bad. I know a few people have moaned that it's really difficult and it spins out the back really easily. But so far it hasn't done that on me. I don't know if I'm doing anything different. So maybe I'm just being a little bit more careful with the accelerator and not going too fast through some of these corners. I don't know. But so far I'm not doing too bad. Right, let's try and get through these next couple of corners and get closer. We want to try and get past this car in front if we can on this lap and really put pressure on the car that's leading the race. Just managed to go through that section quicker than me, but I know I'm fast through this section. Right, that was a good drive. Can we get past this car? Yes, I think that was a clean pass. Can we hold it? Put the brakes on. We don't want to go in the gravel. Excellent. So we got past. That was a good pass. Now we've only got 1 car in front of us with 2 laps to go. Can I win this race on this first experience in this Ford Falcon? That would be absolutely brilliant. Right, let's just try and stick with him. God dear, why do all the AI drivers pull to the right and hit the barrier there? They seem to all do it. But I'm not going to complain, because when you're close enough you can always get a nice little pass on that section, but I wasn't close enough to do it on this car. But if I get close enough on this lap, then I will try and pass him on that downhill section. But the car in third is actually catching up with me here. I've got to be careful and try and defend here. Really close. I can hear it breathing down my neck. And we're just running a little bit slow on that lap. But we're doing all right. This has been a good race so far. Let's not ruin this on the 4th lap. Right, let's see if we can get nice and tight into this section here. Yes, it does slide down that corner a bit, but that was a lot quicker than the last lap. Let's see if we can get a nice smooth run around that corner. Oh God, almost hit the barrier there. Just have to dab the brake slightly. And again, that's not too bad. We're just pulling away from the car in third. Is it going to be a 2-horse race here? Right, let's try and accelerate. Yeah, we're running slightly faster this lap, so we are improving. But let's not go too mad. Let's really try and power around this corner. See what speed we can get up to on that corner. Oh God, we had to slam the brakes on. I was worried I was going too fast into that corner. Right, up the hill. I actually love this section. Let's get a bit of air again. Wait for it. Way! That's absolutely brilliant, that section. Not so good on some of the other vehicles. I found doing that in the Expo, it was a little bit dangerous. lost control a few times, but it's all good fun. Right, let's see if we can gain a bit of time on this section here. We're definitely faster than the AI drivers through this section. Yes! That's not bad. Really put pressure on the car in front now. Right, let's try and get as close as we can to this car, because if it makes a mistake down that downhill section and pulls to the right and hit the barrier, maybe we can get past going into the final lap. But we're just running it wide there. Oh, clip the curb. That slowed us down a bit. God, dear, don't make any mistakes coming into this last lap. Oh my God, the AI driver didn't pull to the right and hit the barrier that time. Maybe they don't do it every lap, but most of them do. Right, let's try and get nice and tight into this section here. Let's see if we can get as close as possible. Try and get some slipstream on this straight. We might be able to take him on the straight, but that wasn't the best corner. We lost a bit of time, and you can see that the AI driver's pulling away. Let's just try and really accelerate. We've got to try and go through these next few corners fast as possible. Yes, we're running a lot quicker on that lap, 0.3 faster, so we are improving like I said we might do. And we're going into the final lap, and we're really close. Can we overtake this car here and win the race? That would be absolutely brilliant on this first experience. But this isn't going to be easy. Let's try and stick with the car, not make any mistakes. We know the areas where we are faster. That's where we've got to pass. Let's just try and stick with it. Oh God, he got a really good drive through that corner, and he's just pulled away again. Let's try and get through this section nice and smooth. Getting nice, slow, gentle acceleration. Slightly slow on the split time. Damn you! Why am I running slower? I'm just panicking. I don't want to make a mistake, but also I want to win the race too. Right, let's just try and get nice and tight up this uphill section. Maybe we can get past, but just ran it slightly wide. Almost hit the barrier, but just managed to pull it back. Right, let's just go over this section as fast as possible. Got another big lift there. God, did the wheels really come off the ground there. Right, let's try and get a nice drive through this corner. That was brilliant. Now this is the one I struggle on. Let's try and get as smooth as possible. Yeah, that was a little bit better, but still not as quick as the AI driver. Right, this is where I know I'm quicker. Right, let's go straight through there. Can we get past here? Oh, that was excellent. We've gone into the lead. Now we're just going to maintain it on this final lap. This is absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting to get past him there. I was going to expect him to make the mistake on the downhill section, but we've got a good drive through there. Now we've just got to make no mistakes. We've taken it nice and slow through that section, so we didn't hit the curb this time. Right, no mistakes. Let's try and get a good line through this section. We know the back kicks out, and we're running slightly faster this lap. This is a good lap so far. Let's get nice and neat and tidy over the bridge. This is not bad. Now we need to get around this corner really quick, otherwise the AI driver is going to get into our slipstream and overtake us. That was a lot quicker. Right, now we've just got to accelerate. I think we've got enough of a gap there, and hopefully we're going to win this race. This has absolutely been brilliant. And there you go, we're going to cross the finish line and we get another win. Please guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video today. Plus I'm going to leave a full replay of this race in cockpit view in a separate video. I will leave the link in the description below, and I will see you soon for some more car testing on project cars very soon on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.